I got a few more pages done on my December daily, so I thought it was time for an update. I've got 3 things to show you today. I've got my days 5 through 9. I also have my week 2 challenge for Sue from the December Daily Inspiration Anything Goes Facebook group. So I've got my challenge entry for week 2. And I'm going to just share 2 pieces of strategy with you of how I'm putting these together. So let's start with the page. So you already saw page 4. I shared that with you last time. And this is page 5, and page 5 is going to go right next to it. So I think the colors kind of work. Page 5 is my Christmas shopping page, and it's the envelope that I showed you guys before. And the cards that are inside, they're still the same cards that I showed you. Nothing's really changed on those. And this is one of the tags from the Cardabella collection that I cut out and sewed the border on. And then I just put a piece of the Bo Bunny ribbon and some sequins and enamel dots. This is one of the Cardabella Christmas brads, some more of the Bo Bunny ribbon, one of the Michaels presents, and I have I bought the thickers, the gold number set, and it was they give you, I think, numbers 1 to 24 or 25, and then a piece of the Teresa Collins washi tape. So I think it looks pretty cute. The back is still empty. My sister is going to send me a photo to put on the back. She just hasn't sent it yet. I go home for Christmas, so when I do my shopping, I buy everything online. I have it all shipped to my sister's house, and she's going to take a picture for me of all the boxes. Like, she'll just stack them and take a picture, and that's going to go here. So for now, it is empty, but I will fill it as soon as I get that picture. So you can see I finally went ahead and I started putting the holes in my book, so it's actually becoming a book at this time, which is a little bit exciting. It was just, I had papers everywhere, and I was like, I need to organize these. So on the book they go. I'm using the 1 1/4 inch Bind It All coils, the white ones, and the envelope will just go like here. Cool. All right, page number 6 was spending time with friends. So we were fortunate in that we had 2 visitors this week. And I'm trying to save space and minimize my book as much as I can. So we had visitors on 2 different nights, but I just condensed it down into 1 day. I only took a picture of the 1 day, so we have a couple friends that come over, and I just painted her nails for her. I do shellac manicures at home, so sometimes friends come over and I paint their nails. And so there's me and her, and we're just showing her nails, and all the nail stuff is out. So that was a nice time. And then my title, I just hand wrote spending time with, and then the friends are just alphas from my stash. I don't even know who makes them. My numbers from the paper collection, and the ribbons from Bo Bunny, the stickers from the paper collection. Actually, the page is one of the Bo Bunny Miss Me pages. I really love this one. I thought it was really pretty, so I wanted to use it. And then the vellum pockets I showed you guys before. That was just a pocket that I made before December started. I used one of the Bo Bunny journaling cards, and I just put one of the Bo Bunny stickers on it. So you can see that. And then on the other side, I just journaled about what we got up to, and I just printed it out on straight on the card. The way I do this, because it is a little bit tricky, I'm going to give you guys a tip. What I do is when I type up my journal entry so it's the right size to fit on the card, and then I print it on a sheet of paper, like just a regular sheet of paper. Then I tape my journaling card onto the paper with masking tape, because I want it to be able to peel off. You can use washi tape too, on the same spot, and that way when I run it through the printer, it ends up on the perfect spot every time. So that's how I do it. It's really easy, and it means I don't waste journaling cards. So I think that's pretty much all there is to say about that page. On the other side, we have day 7, which was my lazy Sunday. It was the first Sunday in like months that my husband didn't have to work, so he and I just had a nice day. We got up, we watched Christmas movies all morning. They're showing really terrible ones on Showtime, and I'm so addicted to them it's a little bit embarrassing. And then we went for a walk. There's a LCBO, or liquor store, that's about an hour from our house. So it's a nice Sunday walk for us because it lets us walk around just through the main drags and stuff, and it's just really nice. So this time we found a bakery that was brand new, and we went inside and we found out they had cronuts, so we got some cronuts and macarons, so I took a little picture of them when we got home. So that was my first time having a cronut. I have to say I was not wowed. We also stopped for brunch. There's a restaurant across the street from us that has this thing that they call the breakfast combo, and it is this magical combination of Eggs Benedict and French toast in the same breakfast. It's amazing. And then we took a selfie. We just found like a cast iron arch. It was nice, so we took a selfie. And then we went to the liquor store and we got some wine. We just go down every few weeks and just pick up a few bottles of wine for the next few weeks. And we also got our champagne for New Year's, which we learned about when we did the champagne savoring last week. They also recommended some good value champagnes. So I'll share it with you, like, so that you know, if you're looking for champagne, this is a good bottle. It's called Champagne Vincent Couche 2002. And it is really reasonably priced compared to most champagne, and it's tastier than other champagnes in its price range. So if you're looking for a value champagne, definitely recommend this one. Really good. So now we're all set for New Year's. And then just again another little journaling box. I just do a text block, and it's just got like a red border. It's kind of hard to see. And then I mounted it on some green cardstock. I used another one of the thicker numbers. And these are from the paper collection. Oh no, these are my Simple Stories stickers, and these are Simple Stories stickers. So Lazy Sunday, love it. So then the next page is page 8, and this the theme of this page was joy. And Sue, this page is for you. This is my week 2 challenge page. So basically, this was so kind of. Oh, and just going back to this, I've talked about this before, but to position my photos like this, I use an app called Instacollage. It's really easy to use. It formats it like this, and then I just run it through Instagram to get like a filter to give me like the dark corners. And I printed it on 5x7 paper. That's how I got this photo. And then I just mounted it on some glittery. I just took some cute computer paper, put some double-sided tape, stuck some glitter to it, and used that as a mat behind it. So it was so like bland though and brown, I wanted to pop a color. So that's why I used this red journaling card. It's from the Bow Bunny collection, and it's one of my favorite cards that came with it. So I just put joy using the the Jilly Bean Soup ones, the same ones that I used on my cover. Like, I don't know if you remember, but like I used when I did December Memories, one of the words that also came with it was joy. So I used that sticker here, and I used another one of the gold Vickers. And then on the other side, I've got my journaling entry, and this is just like an anecdote about some joy that we experienced, just a moment of joy that I just tried to capture in a journaling entry. And then I didn't want to cover up the red because it was so pretty and I needed it so badly in this layout. So I thought this is a good chance to use some transparent elements. I didn't think I had anything transparent, Sue. I really worked at this. I had a hard time finding something to use. But what I came up with was I used the clear bling from the Bow Bunny collection, and I also glossy accented the design that was already on the card. So those are my 2 transparent elements and my journaling for this day. And then this is one of the corrugated SEI stars, and I just took one of the smaller stars. This was one of the bigger ones. I took a smaller one and traced it out on cardstock and glittered that, and then put that on top, and then one of the SEI brads to get that embellishment. And then I just want to talk a little bit about strategy for a second. So, like I've told you guys before, I cannot make my book in advance. I have to make it as I go, and it just lets me adapt it. So one of the things was that the friends that we saw last weekend, they've invited us to do an overnight trip with them on Friday. So when I go to do that, I want to have Friday, Saturday, left page, right page. So when I actually went to count it out, I was like, well, if this is 7th and 8th, 9th, 10th, you know, whenever it went, I realized that it was going to go Friday on one side and then Saturday on the other, which I didn't want. So that tells me, okay, I need to do one page that's the same day on both sides, and then that will get me right back on track so that when I finally get to the weekend, it will go Friday, Saturday. So my layouts will work. So that's just a way that I plan in advance that I wanted to share with you, and that's one of the reasons that I don't do anything in advance. So yeah, we can put these on the in the book. So this is day 6, 7, and then this one's going to go, I think, right in the middle, right about there, day 8. And then on to day 9. So here's today. I gave you guys kind of a sneak peek of my holiday traditions page. I finished it today. This is sort of a nod to Ali Edwards because she's the, you know, the inventor of the, she's the inventor, well, not the inventor, but she popularized the December Daily concept. So her printable pages, they follow this format of the big block and then the smaller block and then the number on this side. So I decided to do it the same way, just as a sort of nod to her. I finished writing up all my holiday traditions. These were all the ones that I could think of, and I think I captured them all. And then on the bottom, I just did a square of pattern paper. This is a sticker that came in the Carta Bella Christmas collection, and then just like a red glossy thicker. So, and that page will go here. So I wanted to show you, talk to you about one more, that's all I have done on the book for now. I wanted to tell you one more strategy thing that I do, and that's trying to keep this thing from getting too chunky. Basically, when I got to page 8, the 8 that came with the Christmas collection, or the paper collection, was hideous. Like, there's no way I could have made that work. It doesn't, the colors, the reds don't match. It's like half a number. I really didn't like it. So I knew I was going to have to use a thicker here, because that was the only other options I had. So once I've committed to using something with some height to it, then I can use that on the whole spread. And I just kind of strategize it so that none of them overlap. So on this page, the only popped element is this this thicker here. So when I put this on top, there's a thick element there. This one is higher up. These are farther over. And then this one is going to go on the far corner. So none of my thicker embellishments like overlap each other. So even though it's 3 pages, it still closes together with like that small little 2mm gap. And it's just by not stacking them anywhere. So I've got 3 pages of embellishments, but it only gives me like a total extra like 2 millimeter or so of thickness. So that's my strategy there. So that's what I've got done for today. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys are all staying on track, and thanks so much for watching.